For having me back.
My pleasure. Just give us just a brief introduction. What is PR first, or our guests know, and
Sure.
then we'll talk about PR on a shoestring.
I started the company 16 years ago in 1998. It's a firm. We're located down in Hanover. There are 6 of us. 4 of us came out of the newspaper industry before we get into PR, so we were really on the other side of the desk, so to speak. We work with a lot of small, mid-sized companies and organizations. We help them just get better exposure through the news media, and that's a really, really changing landscape these days. And we work with everything from a single startup to companies that have really ongoing needs. I know that's kind of a really general overview, but I'm happy to answer anything specific for you too.
No, that's fine. I think that was a good definition. But you know, I like the topic, PR on a shoestring. So here I have my small business. I need sales. I need more exposure. Cash flow's tight. What do we do?
Right.
What do I do? How do you get through that barrier and help me as an entrepreneur get to that other side?
For a lot of companies, hiring a PR firm, even ones that would describe themselves as very reasonably priced, is a major expense, and we get that. And the added challenge with PR is, although it can work wonders for companies, of all the types of marketing out there, it's the most difficult to quantify, and it's based on every individual's perception. So there's a hesitation, a barrier, I think, that small companies have budget-wise, and just not really understanding how does it work, will it work, what do I do? And sometimes the mistake that small companies make if they try to go it alone is, I'll hear something from them like, well, you know, I wrote a press release and I sent it off and I just waited and it never got picked up, so I guess I didn't have a very good idea. And that's not necessarily the case. I mean, there's a lot of science, there's a lot of being persistent, being consistent, and being on a regular basis is what makes the difference. Sometimes a one-time hit or miss doesn't get the results that people want. So what I would always tell somebody who was looking maybe to wade into this is, if you're doing it on your own or on a shoestring, pick something about your company, pick a milestone. Maybe you just hired somebody, maybe you have a new product, maybe you opened a new location, something that's genuinely news. Put it together in a very straightforward who, what, when, where, why, how format. Take a look at what are the outlets that you think might possibly be interested in posting it or publicizing it, and send it not just to one, but send it to 10, 15, 20 of them, and you should be successful. So really, I think it's a matter of just understanding how to get started.